with my database at our office, we were able to show Globe that we're capable of educating them in terms of how to use GCash. And because of the CRM, they supported us in terms of marketing programs. We rolled out a campaign, localized campaign, wherein they give out some freebies from
And Lorraine, you mentioned that besides, so you use it for sales reports and so on. But one of the things I noticed when I visit a Wilcon Builder Supply store is you invested a lot in mga barcode readers and so on. What's the purpose of that? If you just want to like collect sales data, just put a cash register in an Excel file, an Excel program. Why did you invest in barcode readers and all these things?
Because customers in the Philippines, in Manila especially, are very demanding. So we're trying to find a way to make the purchase experience more efficient and fast and easy. Yung kumbaga parang the customer will just put the item down, pay, and go. So it's not really so much that we like barcode readers, but because we're always thinking, okay, what is the fastest and easiest and most efficient way of going from point A to point B? Like I pick up an item, I want to buy it, I pay for it, I don't want to wait too long, and then, I'm happy with the purchase. So for us to say, it's the whole experience, the whole coming into the store, the whole paying, the whole, okay, I leave the store satisfied. So,
but who are your customers? Are they usually people, do-it-yourself builders, or these construction?
We have a lot of different kinds of customers. We have regulars, we have contractors, architects, the normal. But kasi we want to go into, that's why retail. We try to copy SM. Not try to copy, but we really wanted to have a retail shopping model so that anybody can just buy anything. You don't have to be an architect, you don't have to be a contractor. You can just, if you want to change your light bulb, or if you want to just change the paint in your room, you can just pick it up and buy. So that's really our target. If you want to change anything in your house, you just go to the store and you don't need to look for anybody. You can just have the salesperson assist you. That's it. Very simple.
What I find interesting about Wilcon, and you touched on that, is that you said you wanted to be like SM. And normally when we talk about, kasi they sell tiles and home fixtures and so on. Normally kasi pag hardware, ang traditional na nakikita is yung corner hardware shop na Chinese owned and bibili ka ng pako or ganyan or bakal. But
Nakasado pa siya.
And so on and so forth. So, pero what they did was really transform their business by benchmarking SM. Now, si Metro Gasnampala, I was talking to you a while back, and one of the things you said your goal was to emulate Shakey's Pizza or Pizza Hut yata. Why is that?
In terms of delivery time, with Pizza Hut, what they did was when you're late, it's free. It's impossible to do that without technology. That's a problem that we're facing right now. So if you want to capture every touch point, you need a capturing machine, for example, biometric, wherein you could capture the time where it's being dispatched, time it's being delivered, or whatever. Without technology, it's impossible. So in reality, if you could see Pizza Hut or Shakey's, they're not giving away pizza because they're efficient. They're in time with their delivery. But actually, there's a value for the customers.
Why do you want to promise that? Why do you want to promise that if it's not there 30 minutes, I'll give it for free? Why give out that promise when it's risky? Why do that?
Actually, I'm not doing it yet, but I know how to do it with the support of IT. I plan to do that just to raise the standards. The standard delivery time for my customers, so my competitors cannot match it.
So nobody else is doing that?
Nobody is doing that. Before kasi, the practice is, way back 5 years, 10 years ago, you can deliver the LPG within the day, but now it's not. It should be delivered within 30 minutes. But I want to raise it more to 15 minutes if it is possible with the support of IT or HP.
Dapat din support din kami.
Dapat pala sa'yo kami mag-order. 15 minutes pala.
It's not. promise it yet.
We will get there, we'll get there. And Lorraine, Dennis touched about his future plans. His goal is to be able to deliver LPG in 30 minutes or less, or it will be for free. And he's doing that to be able to differentiate himself from his customers. Can you touch briefly on what are you doing, or what you plan to do in the future to increase your competitiveness as well?
Kasi the thing is, it all boils down to the fact that we sell tiles or faucet. If you look at the faucet, you look at the tile, you look at somebody else's faucet and tile, it looks the same, or more or less the same. So there isn't really anything different with it. So the thing with that is you need to add service, or you need to add value to the service, to the brand that is Wilcon. So yung plans namin, actually right now, we offer free design services. So if you're putting up a house, or if you're putting up a bathroom, you're renovating your bathroom, and we magandang tiles, but I have no idea how to make it look nice on my bathroom. So our big branches, we have designers that can actually do the design for you. Pwede na lang in 3D model, and they can print it out for you for free, provided you buy the tiles from us. Diba? Yun. So, syempre, gawa na siya. So, yun yung parang added service. Next step to that is secret pero sige, sabihin ko na. Ang balak kasi namin is we want to be able to put everything down. Kasi yun, hindi to scale yun. Meaning to say, if you say it's 20 square meters ang CR ko, hindi niya sasabihin sa'yo kung ilang tiles or ilang ano, you have to manually calculate it. Our next step is we want to be able to use yung barcode scanner. Like, you know the restaurants when they take your order and it's automated? Diba? Some mga restaurants, when you put the order, nasa kitchen na kaagad. You know, they don't have to bring it to the kitchen. That's what we want to do. We want to be able to scan the barcode on the tiles while you're looking at it. We input it and it gets scanned to the computer. And then you give us your layout, or we do the layout for you. And then we add whatever it is you want, the tiles, whatever. Meron na siyang cost, meron na siyang square meter, meron na siyang anong item ang bibilin mo. You just print it out, you give it to the salesperson, and there's the total cost, and you buy it. So you don't have to, kasi nagiging problem sometimes, maybe the contractor or the person who buys, you forget the ground, or you forget this, or you forget, okay, we need 1, 2, 3 more pieces, and you have to come back to the store. So we want to be able to make it as painless and as easy and as efficient as possible for the customer to buy. But of course, like what he said, yung 15 minutes niya sa future pa yun, it requires more R&D for us. But that's something that we want, and that's something that's kind of impossible without ID. So yun yung parang next plans namin for the store.
Okay, I don't want to look at this with rose-colored glasses. I want to ask you now and be honest. What were the challenges when you implemented these projects? Like for you, Mr. Ray, what were the challenges when you started implementing these projects? What were the difficulties?
Yung tao, especially no offense, the less inclined to accept ID. There are people na text lang, mahirap na, may mga ganun eh. And it's hard eh. You cannot force people. So you need to have a balance between people who can actually work with ID, and people who nagsusulat pa rin sila sa papel before pwedeng i-invoice yung notes. Ganun, di ba? May mga ganun. And it really boils down to your company being able to inculcate to your people, okay, we need this. This is, we're not doing this because galit kami sa inyo dahil, alam mo yun, parang kailangan para mas mabilis yung service natin. Yun. And that's the hardest. That's the hardest. So nagiging compromise namin is the younger generation, because they're taught computers in school, it's easier for them to help support the ones that are not used to the computer. So yun yung parang one of the challenges. Many others, pero mostly people talaga. Yun.
Ikaw, Dennis, do you share the
Same that people, as we grow our IT, nakita namin the challenges talaga yung people.